Mads Østberg, a rally leader, just on his way out of stage 5 of the rally. Let's have a word, very quick word with Mads Østberg. Mads, it's like the good old days, me stopping you on road sections. Listen, you had lots of concerns about being first on the roads. Turns out it was the place to be.
Yeah, it looks like, especially on the first one, where there was dust for the guys behind. On the second one, there was no dust, but we had a very good stage anyway. I know to win the rally from first on the road, you need to be quite perfect, and I think we have done 3 perfect stages, so I'm happy.
Any surprises out there?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, to be first on the road on an event like this is not something I'm used to, so trying to read the gravel a bit, a few surprises for sure, and we had a few moments as well, but it just shows that we are trying to find the limit.
Great job, well done, Mads Østberg. So there we are, 5 stages down at the Rally of Nations Guanajuato, and Mads Østberg leads the way. Adrien, 2 stages done this morning. Your first taste of Mexican gravel, how did they go?
It's really, really nice stages, honestly. Especially the second stage, it was really flowing stage and with really nice pace. I was really happy with my driving, honestly. On the second one, on the first one, we catch the dust of mats actually. So because it was, I think the temperature was quite low, there was no wind, and it was between the trees, so all the dust stayed. And many corners I had to brake because I couldn't see the corner.
How is the road looking out there? We think that obviously the second pass might be challenging, but how difficult was the surface?
But the surface was tricky because, as you see here, it's a lot of sand and some really small stones, so it's really sleepy. But there is, in the cuts, there is some walks, and the walks are going into the line. So this is why you can have punctures, or it's difficult.
So happy with your performance this morning?
Yeah, it's okay.
There we go, Adrien. He looks really relaxed, doesn't he? For a guy who's here for the first time. That's Adrien Fourmaux. Let's have a word with Benito Guerra. Benito had a fantastic reception at the start last night. Hearing that dust was maybe a bit of an issue out there this morning, Benny.
Yeah, we had this problem. Matthew got a puncture and he stopped to change the tire, and he started in front of us, and we catch all the dust, more than 10 k's in the dust. It was very difficult. We lost plenty of time, but the rally is going to be long, so let's try to push and let's try to get back the positions.
Yeah, and it's about strategy this weekend, isn't it? Tire strategy, looking after the car. It's not really all about flat out speed.
No, it's about taking care of the car. I think the weather, it's gonna be very warm this afternoon, and the cars maybe will start to make some something with the engine. So let's try to push. Let's try to keep the car in one piece, and let's try to get no big dramas in the car.
That's exactly what we want. Don't forget, Guanajuato, Otates, 2 of the famous WRC stages. Talking about famous WRC stages, well, why not have a word with our famous WRC Rovanperä? No, not that one. It's Rovanperä Senior, Harri.
Exactly, senior. Now I feel that.
How did this morning go? Your first time on gravel for many, many years. How did it go?
It's really difficult, and everybody says enjoy, but I don't know how I can enjoy like that. But it's nice to be here and learning the English-Finnish bass notes mixed and R5 car, and it's okay. It's okay.
What was the biggest challenge for you this morning, Harri?
I think so. I'm fighting with that car. That is biggest things, and second one is I'm very worried about the I have to listen very safety things. Safety is bass notes and everything is. That is, I can tell you, it's not so easy.
Lots of kilometres ahead, Harri. You will build.
Yeah, thanks.
Best of luck. Now, the boys who we think have lost a bit of time this morning, as we've already heard, Matthew Wilson. Matthew, what happened out there?
We got a puncture in the dust was really bad in the first one, just hanging in like the enclosed places, even with 3-minute gaps. So we just sort of, well, I didn't think I was too far in, but I think there's a few rocks starting to be dragged out, and I just was on the line, but we just got a puncture on the front left. But we had probably just over 13 k's to go, 13 k's to go, so we had to stop. But we were in a narrow part, so we had to drive with it for a while to find a junction to actually be able to stop and change it, so we lost loads of time. And my puncture changing skills are not what they used to be.
Did you not practice those?
No, we didn't do so much practice of them. And then the second stage, we had a clean enough run, but we just obviously been quite careful because we have no spare, so we were just a little bit worried, and I think Mads is definitely pulling some big rocks out. So it's all good fun. We're enjoying it. That's the main thing.
That is the main thing. Good to see Matthew still smiling. So, as we've seen, as we expected, drama out there this morning. I have to say, been to Mexico many times, dust hasn't been too much of an issue, but clearly it's very, very hot. It's very dusty. There's very, very little breeze up in the hills. What a great start we have had then to the Rally of Nations Guanajuato.